Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today I'm sharing with you something brand bloody spanking new to Saunders Says. It's called Scratch Off the World and it's my way of sharing with you some of my trips and stories that I did before I started this channel, taking one trip at a time and scratching off this bad boy along the way. As always, let me know what you think in the comments and on Twitter and give it a thumbs up if you like it. But let's crack on. Here it is, episode 1 of Scratch Off the World. Okay, now we're going to do something more exciting. Jackie! Here's the phone. So let's go back in time to September 2013. I just graduated uni and I wanted to go travelling. The only thing is I didn't want to travel and only come back with memories to remember it by. So wherever I was going to go, I was going to video blog the whole thing. And that got me thinking, surely those videos would be useful for someone else as well as me. So I came up with a plan to pitch the idea of these videos to different travel companies, hoping that one of them would want me to do it for them. Only thing was, I couldn't do it by myself, so I got my friend Ollie on board to help me. I'm Saunders.
And I'm Ollie.
And together, we are going to travel the world, capturing all of the excitement in HD along the way.
Yeah, well, not together.
No.
Mate, you could do a lot worse than me.
We're not having this conversation again. So a couple of months down the line and about 7 failed pitched attempts later, we'd done it. Gapyear.com had signed us up to travel Southeast Asia, including Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam and Laos. So before I share with you my highlights, if you want to see the videos we made while we did the trip, they're all on the Gapyear.com YouTube page. I'll put a link in the description. There's about 50 of them, so fill your boots. Now I figured the best way to do these Scratch Off the World videos would be to have some sort of structure that's followed in each video, you know, like good experiences, bad experiences, food highlights, must do and so on. However, if you think there's a better way I could do it, I'm all ears, just let me know. But for now, I'll go with that. Best experience is a difficult one to narrow down because we had so many great experiences. If I have to pick one though, it's got to be canyoning in Vietnam. So that was abseiling down waterfalls, sliding down rivers and cliff jumping. Close second place goes to a few spots in Cambodia, so getting up at 4 AM to watch the sunrise over Angkor Wat. Welcome to Angkor Wat. Early start today, we've got a tuk-tuk for the whole day to take us around the whole temples, and we just saw the sunrise here at Angkor Wat, which was pretty gnarly. And Long Beach on the island Koh Rong, an island that has no electricity or running water for most of the day, but yet still looks beautiful from every angle. So this is Long Beach by name and by nature. Which is the other side of Koh Rong. You can get here two ways, one by boat like we did. We did a boat trip today where we did a bit of snorkeling, fishing, and then ended up here for sunset and I think a little barbecue with some of the fish we caught, which is cool. The other way you can get here is a jungle trek, but the thing about that is apparently there's king cobras in the jungle and I didn't really fancy it. As you can imagine, I have a few sketchy experiences from travelling in Asia. One in particular happened on a bus in Thailand.
This girl behind me cheeky little so-and-so, tried to prise open my bag. So obviously I was having none of it and had my arm over it for the rest of it.
That then meant that I was not sleeping for the rest of that journey. My eyes were fixed on the bags.
In addition to this, the bus driver was going pedal to the floor for the entire journey.
So fast.
It's ridiculous. It's like it was on Fast and Furious.
We were overtaking like trucks that were going at least like 70-80 mile an hour with oncoming traffic coming the other way, which you didn't seem to care too much about. Because it was a public bus, they'd be able to show the passengers on the ground that they're going to come and stop in a minute, and they'd be able to get people out of the way. So the whole journey is just it's nuts. A few days before that, I'd actually pretty much saved a Canadian guy's life who fell off the rocks at the full moon party. He'd messed his elbow up really bad, and I took my top off and made a sort of makeshift bandage out of it, and then took him to get some help. What a hero. Everyone talks about the weird stuff you can eat in Asia, and it's pretty much all true. Ollie and I ate deep fried scorpion on our first night in Bangkok, our first night of travelling in fact. And it pretty much tasted like burnt chicken, burnt barbecue chicken. Yeah, down you go.
down your lump.
Loads of must-dos in Asia, the full moon party being one of them. Whether or not it's for you, you can't deny it's a ridiculous experience. Now everyone wants to ride an elephant, and as long as you pick the right place to do it where they treat the elephants well, it's just as fun as it looks, trust me. So there's so much more to talk about Asia, but in order to keep this video to a sort of decent length, I think I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you thought of the video, or if you have any questions about travelling or Asia. Also, if you do want to hear more about this trip in particular, then do let me know, because if enough of you want that, then maybe I'll make a part 2. But yeah, that's it. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, tell your friends, and remember, Saunders says, subscribe.
We're about to do a skydive, aren't we, mate? We are indeed. We're all kitted up, top to bottom. We're getting taken to the plane now, final little safety instructions, and then we're off.
Hold the phone. Did I just say that I was going to do a skydive? Yes, I did, and I bloody did it, and it was amazing.